So we're going to start with taking off the crash pad air vent right side in left-hand drive markets. Just have to kind of work this a little bit. Work it everywhere. Pop that out. It's easy for me because I've been doing this a lot recently. That gets us access to this screw here. So now this is a little bit loose, and now we have to work on the other side. So the next step is to remove this crash pad lower panel right below the steering wheel. We're not going to completely remove it. We're just going to disconnect it on the right side here, or it would be the left-hand side if you have a right-hand drive car. So we're going to remove just this screw to start. This is a Phillips head number 2, which will be included in the kit. Just gotta get it all the way out here. Screw out. Okay, now we can pop this panel. Should work it with the trim removal tool. Use a little bit of force. Couple trim clips in there. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there. The next step here is to remove this panel around the keyboard for the climate. So now that we've gotten this crash pad lower trim panel out, or halfway out, I'm going to leave that enough out of the way that I can get access to this screw here, which is hidden by this crash pad lower panel. And I'm going to start working on getting that out. I need to use this L-shaped driver to get in there and start working on that. Okay, so I've gotten that screw loose. I'm going to take that out. You can see this part over here is loose. Do not drive with this in this configuration. Make sure to put your trim back together before you drive. This would not be safe to drive. Put it in a safe place. Cup holder is a good spot. Okay, now we can move up to this screw that we exposed by taking off the trim around the navigation keyboard. So now I'm going to take the climate keyboard off, climate head unit keyboard. I'll start with this screw on the left side. I'm going to go to the same screw on the right side. So we're now going to do these 2 screws underneath the climate bar, and that will then get them off. That one's out. Now the climate bar is free. There's one clip in the back. That is free and not holding down the bottom panel, this crash pad center anymore. And we can pop that off. Nope, we can't. One more screw. So the climate bar is loose here, and we've got one more screw to get access to this crash pad center trim panel. That screw out. And now we can pop off. Okay, so we've got that panel open. Now, just to get a little bit better access, take off this connector. It's a tricky one. And now we're able to do the connector we want. So this right here on the left of the head unit, this one, the gray one, is MO5B. So now we can hook that in to our harness and hook our harness into the head unit. And now we're good to put things back together.